night said that he may be playing the game, and then I see things like that, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're right. Because how am I meant to know? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know that you've got people that you trust, but I haven't. We've all got our own individual brain. Do you know what I mean? And that's what I'm trying to say to Benny, and Benny's just rolling his eyes at me, thinking, oh well, I'm me. So, but how do I know that? Do you know what I mean? I feel as though I'm trying to be legit. That's why I speak up when I speak up. I don't try and hide anything. But how do I know? How do I know that he's being legit? Do you know what I mean? So I've got to question his motives. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? And that's what I've got to understand. So
We're not talking about you again.
So and that's when I question his motives and how am I meant to?
Mind if we interrupt?
Yeah, go for it.
We were just doing a bet. Want to ask you a question, John? No, nothing bad. Just a little bet.
A bet?
Me and Jason had a bet.
All right, didn't say. Right, just
Okay.
asking the question.
Would you say this glass was half full, don't speak Dave, or half empty?
Oh.
The first thing that comes to your mind.
First thing it comes to mind.
I haven't used. Yeah, I would say half full.
You need to make me bread first! You need to make me bread first! I want eggs, bacon, mushrooms. I want it all.
I don't use either of those terms, but if I had to use one of them, I would have said half full. Yeah.
What
that's
term would
half
you
full.
say?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have said either, but when you said you have to pick one, I would. If I had to describe that glass, I would say half full.
Do you want to know how I knew that? He was
How?
going to say that.
Why?
What?
The secret.
I got to get into that.
The secret. It's pretty intense
You
shit.
read it?
Is it?
I haven't read it. I've watched the DVD.
Oh, right.
Oh, you've seen it? Have you? Oh, you haven't. Yeah, and that just sort of makes me. That sort of just makes me question like whether you know what's going on or not. Talk about Benny if you. I don't give a fuck even. Just repeating what I spoke to him about in the bathroom.
I wasn't there. Why did you argue?
Pardon?
Did you argue?
Yeah, I went off at him because, yeah. because I just questioned him about the whole Rachel thing. Because I said if you felt the same way about her as what I did, and you felt that she wasn't a legit friend, because I felt that she didn't have time for him really. I think that was pretty obvious, and to him as well. I just thought, well, and he's like, yeah, you're right, I can see that, and because he asked me about it, he's like, what do you reckon? So I told him, and then he goes, but he kept getting up and making her glasses of water, and I just said to him, that makes me question motive. Like, why are you doing that? Are you doing that because you want to bang her? Are you doing it because you want to get the Mac Daddy on with her? Are you doing it just because you fancy her? Are you doing it because you want to avoid her nomination? Why are you doing that? And that's just what I said to him in there.
To make her a glass of water.
Yeah, but no, but if someone,
But I wouldn't think twice about asking you if you want a glass of water.
yeah, but I think you like me though. But whereas, oh, is that funny? But no, but Benny said that she had no time for it. He knew that she had no time for it. It was fucking obvious as a smack on the face. But yet, she continued to have a go at him and shit. But yet he continued to suck up her ass, and I just wanted to know why.
Well, he never struck me really as a dishonest person until that time when you mentioned this whole thing to me. I didn't really know his motives behind that, but after today, it has completely changed everything. Like the way I feel, the way I see.
I think it's changed
Benjamin.
everyone's views on it. Everyone feels about fucking everyone, doesn't it?
You know, at the end of the day, I feel personally, there was no other motive for his behaviour tonight other than to make you dislike her. When, you know, she's told you and everyone else can tell you, she's never had a bad word to say about you, John, ever. Do you know what I mean? You know, even when you asked me earlier, is she pissed off? You know, I told you straight because, well, I don't think anybody who heard what you said about Josie thought it was a nice thing to say, but that was as far as it goes, you know. And that was just because those two have problems. And then to make it worse by insinuating that the people around him agreed with. Oh, that's horrible. And then to say that insinuate that the people around him, i.e., I mean, whoever was on this in this little group earlier, also saw and agreed that she'd done the same thing. I mean, that in itself is dishonest. Do you agree?
Yeah, I had already.
I mean, I know.
When he initially brought it up, I had already said in the room there and then that I had seen exactly the same thing, but I interpreted it totally different.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do think now, especially when now it's all kicked off. Give him a grape.
You want a grape, yeah?
I give him.
Are you going to give it to John?
Yeah.
I want to give it to him.
We don't throw it because we waste it.
Come here now.
No, because I know what you're going to do. You're going to
Yeah, she's like that. She's like that. She just thinks like that.
You bitch.
But you know, but I thought that was even worse.
You don't have to keep talking about it. Your phone would have been fine.
Because then
Oh, blueberries as
because
well.
then it's like making out like the other people are just as were doing the same as him, and you know he's the only one that's good. From what I know.
He knows that wouldn't have been the case, but no one else in the room would have known. They would have thought that whoever else was there was his, you know. thing.
Why
It was
are we even worried about it anymore? Fuck it.
You just I know, you're right. You're
Fuck
right.
it. I am. Blueberries, I'm sick of all them.
I'm going to bed.
Fuck
I'm
it.
tired.
I'm not like that at
Long
home.
day.
That's why I hang around with boys.
Alright, sexy bitch.
Yeah.
It's cold in here.
Does it still smell in there?
Yeah. It's cold in here.
It's not my clothes. They've only been there a couple of days.
Are you sure?
Might be his clothes.
Is it? It's coming from outside of the
Is
room,
it?
Javen, yeah.
It can't be my stuff. That's just like jeans I wore like a couple of days ago.
Well, I haven't
That's
got
it.
any stuff
Couple
on
of
outside
t-shirts.
of the room, so it can't be our bed.
There
Or
are
my
no
dad's
I've got a
washing-
pair of my pants there, but I
There
certainly
are no
didn't
skidders
poo
in,
'em.
in your pants there, is there, Dave?
And no
All my
skidders
dad's
there
washing
at all. That's more than skidders,
the
that
closet
is full-blown
place, so
poo.
it's not mine.
I didn't poo
Although,
my pants
that's
before I
the
put them outside the bed.
That's full blown.
But is it what? Does it smell like shit? Is it real shit? What is it? Is there like a real shit smell in there? Because I've got clean clothes all down the side of my bed, and they're the only clean clothes I've got left.
Well, the ones you had your toast on earlier.
Oh yeah. Oh, you did that.
What?
You know when you were finishing off that cupcake, and you put it down my side of the bed, and miraculously, it all fell all over my clean shirt and clean trousers.
What, the cake you had?
Yeah, and the cake that you were finishing off.
didn't finish
You
anything
were
off.
playing with.
I played with it.
Did you put it down my side of the bed?
Can't remember.
All over my clean shirt.
Sorry about that.
It's all right. Just have to do another wash.
Go and have a word with Big Brother about it.
I never watched this before. I think I watched the first series. I
Oh
didn't
my
know what to let
God.
myself in for.
Tiniest little big donut.
I don't know whether this is normal or not.
Look.
I'm probably in a privileged position.
Look at that.
It's maybe it's best that way.
Nearly as big as your earlobes.
Is this like, is this like ordinary stuff? Is it usually like this the first sort of week or two?
No, this is
not
after
in the
about
first week or two.
4
4 or 5 weeks.
This is like 4 or 5 weeks in
Yeah.
intensity.
Yeah.
Is it?
I think they've done the right thing by putting me in then.
Yeah, so do I.
They've cast very well.
I think they knew. they didn't fly me over for no fucking reason. They knew they had to go halfway across the planet to get someone.
They should be commended. They had 10 years to get it right, and now they got it right.
Oh, fucking hell.
All they needed
Talk
was
about going out with a
come in
bang.
here and fucking-
We'll fly
just
someone in
think if this
business
is 2
class from
weeks in-
Australia. Real stir it.
I'm mind off it.
But then, but they're not going to
Send me a fit girl and I won't be getting into anything.
You know, really nice.
They're putting
new
a really
additions.
fit girl, and they're putting a really fit bloke, I reckon.
Yeah.
If that's the case, there'll be trouble.
And
I
I've
mean,
got-
as in, like, they'll
They
be-
don't need any more stirrers
Oh, I don't
in
know if
you.
they'll do that because then the fit bloke and the fit girl probably just hook up and that'll be the
No,
end.
no, I reckon they're going to have a fit girl that's bisexual that Nathan's really going to fancy and I'm really going to fancy.
I'm John.
And no, it'd be me and Nathan because we always have jokes about fighting over girls.
They went on me.
Me and Jovan give him a whole day's viewing.
When I was
I had him running around. I could hear him.
I can
We had a
imagine
full programme out of
I'm
us.
about to say that I'm pretty
but
sure we
you
probably
know
were
what's
the
going to be on
Yeah,
one,
me packing up
one
me
complete
fucking shit.
highlight show.
Yeah, and me
Yeah, I
going,
think so.
and me going, jog
Me and my
on,
Monks
John.
robe on.
Yeah.
I got the
What you
Monks
fucking
robe on.
do.
I agree with you.
Tell me to fucking jog on.
Jog on, John.
They're definitely going to use your argument in tomorrow's show because you haven't been involved in anything yet, majorly, have you? And today you called him a little prick and then promptly had an argument with John.
I'm glad
And
I'll
assaulted me
make
in
the
here.
highlight show on a regular basis.
In my Humpty Dumpty suit.
It'll be John
Literally,
strikes
honestly.
back.
It was so ironic. Humpty Dumpty did have a great fucking fall. I was remember, do you remember? Legs in the air, flipped over.
My mates must think, oh God, she's got it about her because I've had it right out of him and then right out with John. And then my mate's probably watching thinking, please, Juice, please, 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 calm down.